Hey, everybody in the world out there. Yeah, that's the one. Smoother than a peanut butter sandwich. And twice as filling. It's the 4 o'clock shadow once again. Hey, Mike. Get that like. And her sister, too.
Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it the gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet? Has to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others. As for me, give me liberty, or give me death.
Oh, yeah, we be rock and rolling today. And all kinds of things, Can you still call it an unboxing if it's not a box? Just wonder. I put the pro in the procrastinate, like coming on the show on time. Oh, well. I was in La La Land. Let me translate for some of you fools out there. That means I was asleep because I got up early. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh. Looks like I might have got a bonus with this. I waited to open this. This is a good time killer. Trying to get into somebody else's, Very sharp. If you want a very sharp X-Acto blade. Go to Dollar Tree, find the craft department, get one of theirs. It is sharp. It is definitely sharp. Looks like he packaged this up in Doctor, not Doctor Who. What's the Cat in the Hat type thing here going on? Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss. Interesting. Interesting. Like I said, can you call it an unboxing if it's, I was remiss in saying that the other day, it's been a few days. I found out last night. It's off last night. No, I'm off tonight. New world every day. Darn it, rat. Welcome to the show, my esteemed co-host, Shadowhawk.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, sorry I'm late.
So
Traffic
I
was
found.
fucking crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm late too. Yeah, I was late too. I was asleep. I was in bed. But it was all good for a good cause. Look at that, man. It's I kid you not. It's like Whoville here.
Oh, cool.
And they put thank you on there, like secret word. Thank you.
And let's see who's here. We got Mike, we got Homer Glitch, we got Ryan, Octagon. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan. Ryan has finished the bog piece.
Ooh.
I mean, beyond.
Yeah,
what
no,
I
I'm not
thought
planning
was.
on getting that thing, Ryan. It looks horrible.
What now?
Batman versus Deadpool, or Deadpool versus Batman, whatever the hell it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, a
does
lot of
not
people.
look. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. I was hoping maybe it might be all right, but
What was it? Tuesday night, I guess it was, because I was off Wednesday night and I worked Thursday night, and I'm off tonight. So wild week at work. Anyway, Tuesday night, I locked my keys in the car. I forgot to tell you.
In your car or in the company car?
Truck, my truck.
Oh my God.
My truck. Just got back, right? Just got back. Somehow I, always big on security. With that, I left the car unlocked. One day I left it outside the gate, which I had never done before. Parked out front. Now there were others that park out front too. Nobody messed with it, but not the greatest. I just got in a hurry to get off and go.
Yeah.
And I've been parking outside, letting Abby out, getting the stuff I have out, next to the truck, and getting her in there and everything. And I just left it outside the gate, instead of, I used to go with inside the gate. And it's only because of Abby, because I don't want her to get hit by incoming, people.
Right.
Like that. And it's not really been that busy. So it's like they got this in like a plastic bag, something foam core written on there, says thank you. It's a death trap, I know it. Ginkgo Jinko whatever is in the house. Hello. Is anyone going to get Batman Deadpool looks bad? Well, like my local comic book shop, it's weird. If you don't have it on your pull list, now Jimmy Palmiotti's working on Blue Falcon, and I've seen a couple of covers for that. So maybe I'll put the first Blue Falcon on my pull list. I would like to get that. Remember Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So no, if you don't put it on your pull list, he might not have it out. I mean, he's got like multiple printings of like Timeless, which is Alex Ross's type thing. You know, he's got the specialty covers like the Disney covers, um, and full covers, and you know, just but very few at where I go. Very few of the new stuff out there. You know, which I don't blame him because I know it's you can only invest so much. You can put all your money into the store, but you really don't need
Well,
to. It's enough just to get
especially if he
everybody's
knows
pull
that,
list.
most of those titles aren't going to sell anyway. I mean, he's just probably barely surviving the way it is.
Right now, it's a crapshoot, Shadowhawk. I wouldn't even know what's going to sell and what's not, hardly, you know, the way things are.
Well, you can
Uh,
pretty much count on hardly anything DC or Marvel selling right now. I mean,
so I was thinking this bonus thing that he put in here was something to do with the Fantastic Four because I
uh-huh.
looked at the top of it or the side of it and it said fun with the Fab Four. It's the Beatles.
Ah,
So there we go. That's a
that's cool.
bonus
Yeah,
DVD. So that'll be
yeah.
cool. Fun with the Beatles. Not the Fantastic Four. Beatles live in rare and unusual footage. So
Mm,
cool.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Uh happy 90th birthday to my mother today. And
Happy
Clint
birthday,
Eastwood
Mama.
passed away.
Oh no, I knew it was
Yeah.
coming. Damn.
Yeah, he came in 19 I mean he was born in 1930. So he was 93, 4, 5
What,
somewhere in there.
90,
You
95?
do the
Yeah.
math. Yeah. Uh but yeah, I liked my keys in the truck with it running. And I've
Dope.
done that for a long time. Dope. But now I've invested and so I calmly, you know, went to my back of my truck, pulled the gate down, got my little kit out, put the wedges in, put the bladder bag in, right, and then stick the wire in, and got the passenger window down and opened the thing up. Okay, it was a
There
little
you
bit
go.
more difficult because it was that night. There were a couple guys with me. Uh, but then I leave and bump. Something comes out in front of the truck and I hit it. Oh God, I've hit somebody's cat.
Oh God, no.
I've hit somebody's dog. I thought it was bigger than a dog, bigger than a cat, right? I thought it was blondish. It must have been just the lighting. I don't know. But I hit something. I'm like, oh God. So I go down to the corner store there and turn around because I didn't want to leave without seeing at least what I hit, you know. Didn't see anything. Took it very slow there and then back again. Didn't see a thing. And the other two guys that were there um, had the were behind me, and so I knew one of them had to see what it was or almost hit it. You know, it's themselves because they were right behind me. Uh, so I asked the other guy. Uh, I see you back there, Elsie. Um, I asked the other guy, you know, what it was, and he said it was an armadillo. I was like, oh, good, maybe it wasn't hurt because I couldn't see anything on either side of the road. But you know, the way the truck's made and everything today is just like, you know, plastic up front, fiberglass, whatever. Didn't hurt the truck. Now, what I ordered, and that's neat that I got fun with the Fab Four. I had told Elsie, you know, let us get started and going. So he's here at like, of course, we got started late. Anyway, 5 minutes, you know, 6 minutes late. I ordered Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the movie. I watched this at the theater when it came out in the late 70s. I think this was 1978. I'm thinking. Fantastic musical adventure. Yeah, with all the Beatles music resung and everything. Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees. Pretty good movie, and I wanted a copy. So
Yeah, it
I
was
got the
either
cheapest.
78 or 79, I think. Because I know I went and saw that in the theater as well.
Yeah. Uh, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I've seen it since, and they've shown it on TV and whatnot. But that's
Yeah, I
cool.
mean it's kind of goofy, but I mean you got some great guest appearances in there. You got Billy Preston, you got Aerosmith. Um, God, there's a bunch of people that show up in
Oh
there.
gosh, yeah, I'd have to look. Uh, Starring Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees with Steve Martin, who just had a birthday.
Yeah.
George Burns, he just turned 80. Steve Martin did.
Hey,
Uh,
Trusty.
Aerosmith, Alice Cooper, Billy Preston, and Earth, Wind, and Fire performing
Yeah.
almost 24 incredible Beatles covers. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is a landmark of pop culture and an all-star musical spectacular for fans of all ages. Yeah, I mean, you had things like Grease, Xanadu later. I mean, musicals that came out. I don't know. They were doing musicals in the 70s. It was disco. What can I say? Caught you in the mid sniff there. Trusty sidekick in the house. Yeah,
Hey,
Clint
Elvis.
Eastwood
Good to see
died
you,
when
buddy.
I was talking to Elsie earlier. I had to get some rest. I haven't seen my mother yet, but I'm going to go after the show. And I've gotten her some turtle cheesecake, some cherry
Ooh.
swirl cheesecake,
Ooh.
some chocolate crumb. You know those that have like it's hard to describe, soft crumbles on the outside of it. It's on, the wooden stick, it's
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I got the chocolate, and of course you bite into it and it's got a chocolate filling. That's frozen. And then I've got the strawberry one. And I've also got her some ice cream sandwiches. So we'll just have like an ice cream cheesecake, cha cha cha, 90s
Very
little
nice.
break for her, Um, check the
Is
facts
Mom
before
alive? Is
announcing
she,
someone has died. Has he not died?
is
See,
Mom good with
I
Steve?
wanted to double check that. I wanted to double check that, and I didn't. Has he not died?
Wait, is Clint Eastwood still alive? You lying to me, Rex?
Well, I did see a post, but I didn't double check it, and I meant to. Yeah,
I saw a
I'm a
post
bit.
with Clint Eastwood. It was either early today or yesterday, but
Yeah,
he
he still
said he
posts.
was
Yeah,
still alive.
people starting to take a fake online rumor about Clint Eastwood passing away. Well, that sucks.
Uh,
12 hours ago, Clint Eastwood, 95 years old. Birthday. Happy birthday, Clint Eastwood. And that was
oh, he's
posted
got the
12
same
hours
birthday
ago.
as your mama.
And he looked like my mother's. Yeah, well, golly. Yeah. You're right, Trusty.
That's it. You're fired, Rex. You don't. You got to start fact checking before you start making announcements.
Yeah, that's true. I even put it in the title. Well, it is news, but Clint Eastwood turned 95 and he only got 4 candles on his cake. What the heck? What's up with that?
If
It's
they'd have
not
put
even a
95
candle
on there, it would
birthday.
have burnt his face clean off.
Well, yeah.
It would have been
I
like
wonder,
holding a campfire.
it looks like he's in a hospital. It looks like he's in a hospital bed now, though.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So maybe it's just a checkup or something, He still looks pretty good for 95. What can I say?
Definitely.
Knew Eastwood didn't.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's
I
still
knew
alive.
it. Yeah. Happy morning, birthday, Mama Rex. Yes.
Yeah, because I saw that post whenever it was, and I was like, man, and, he's probably gonna drop one of these days here soon because he's getting up there. And then I get in here, and you're like, oh, Clint Eastwood died. I'm like, I
It is
know.
good. Pumpkin pie,
Why do
cheesecake.
people want to? Why do people want to do that? Damn
What?
kids.
Start fake rumors? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Okay, so the 14th yesterday was Clint Eastwood's birthday. Yesterday. And here's a picture of him here with the cake. So maybe the hospital bed's in his house. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe it just helps him, to have a bed that adjusts to get in and out of and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's 95, for God's sake.
Right.
Yeah, right.
This is a hoax. Clint Eastwood is still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, we found out.
Ryan said Clint Eastwood is our lizard representation for the day.
Well, all I
Hey,
can say
Clint
is like
Eastwood for president.
I love that in
Ah,
Gran Torino when he just lines those kids up and go,
yeah.
get off my lawn. Yeah.
Now I got a
Thanks,
light.
Trusty, for setting us. I meant to double check that, and I just fell asleep and didn't do it. Didn't get. I got up early today. Is your lizard representation for the day? No, Clint Eastwood is never lizard representation. No, right.
Nope. 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 No.
Ryan says he might come on the weekend. So he did finally finish the bog piece. So I know we've said that before. He just
Cool.
kept improving and improving and improving on it. And he
Yeah.
put some gray toning in there, and it looks awesome. In fact, he said that he thought it was the best piece he's ever done.
Wow.
This
That's kind
week
of what
is
I've been
Elvis
doing.
week in Memphis, and Mom gave me this yesterday when I went over there because they gave everybody an Elvis pin. They
Cool.
must have printed out and
Oh,
made.
cool.
So it's
Ask
Elvis
her,
week in Memphis. I did hear that much on the radio. What, Elsie?
tell her I give her $5 for another. She can talk to one of them ladies out of there.
I'll send you mine. Elsie,
Whatever.
tell you what.
Come on.
Okay, they give one. Believe me, Mom has asked for this one lady. Can I get something to send to such and such that just left the facility? No, they make it just for the residents. That's it. You get one. You can't get extra nothing there.
See, that's what I'm
And I'm
telling you
sure
to
she's
do.
right.
Ask mom. Ask mom to ask a few of the residents that don't want theirs.
Oh,
$5.
they take another residence away from them. Okay.
No,
No, I'll
give them
just send you mine.
$5 if they don't
I'm not
want
that
it.
married.
If they don't want it.
I don't want mine. You can have mine. Maybe the
I don't
last
want
thing
it
my
either.
mother ever gave me. But
Not
if
unless,
I
not
gave it to
unless
anybody,
Elvis
it'd be
signed it. Did Elvis sign it?
I will
We are.
fake sign it for you if you wish. No, he
You're
didn't.
awesome, man.
He might be alive and singing gospel music today. I just don't know. Anyway, second that
No, he's
motion,
not.
Elsie. Hello, Malchus Killiger.
He's in a nursing home in Louisiana fighting mummies. I don't know if you guys
Mommy.
been updated on that or not.
A mommy fighter.
He may be.
They made a movie about it
I
called
hope I
Double
get his
Hotep.
name right. Giamatti? Paul
Yeah,
Giamatti? Let's see,
I
starring
think
Paul
it's Giamatti,
the
but hey,
artist.
pronunciation, hey, whatever.
I mean the actor. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I can't remember the guy's real name, unfortunately. Let's see. Big in this here.
Hey, Shadow, how them knees feeling, buddy?
dude, it's the first day I
Any
got the shot
better?
was feeling real good. The second day it was real good. Yesterday was a day from hell, man. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Just, I think everything
You
was
say
kind
they're
of
gonna? Did
I
you say
think
they're gonna
things
put
were.
gel?
Yeah,
shell in
so I
between
think this
there.
stuff is kind of moving and settling in to, like where it
Yeah.
needs to get. But today was a lot
Rex,
better.
we didn't mean to
So
blow you off there, buddy. I guess he had to run.
I
When
guess
you got to go, you got to go. You know?
he was late starting the show, so maybe he didn't get a chance to hit the little boys room before he hit the chair.
Either that or Abster needs in or something.
Oh, that could
Hope
be.
she ain't out in that heat, is she? I'm sure she isn't.
Nah.
It's pretty hot.
Rex
So
got
what you
a
been up
fence
to?
out there, or does he just put her on a lead, or what's he do with her?
He puts her on a lead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I got for Daisy too, because we don't have no fence.
Yeah, he doesn't either. He could get one and look. He wouldn't. Well, he don't obstruct his back view, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. He said he's got
A
a nice.
wire one wouldn't obstruct much. I guarantee you. I'm glad I have mine. I put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. I wish mine was fenced in, and I could just let Daisy off the lead. But now Mama
Sure,
Hawk wants to take her outside
let
and walk her
her.
around without the leash on, and she knows that. I
But yeah,
told
well,
her,
that's
something
what you
happens,
have
and
good
she chases.
control.
She goes. I mean, she's
Yeah.
good, man. She listens, but if she she's a lab. She gets a chance
Well,
to chase a
dogs are
squirrel or a bunny
dogs.
rabbit or something.
Yeah.
There's no telling if she might take off. And I keep trying to tell my wife and my girls, man, don't, just because
Keep an
she's
eye
really
on him.
good, don't mean if she's got her mind on something that she's gonna stop. She got a chance on grabbing that rabbit. You can be yelling at her all you want to, and she's gonna be chasing that thing.
She's zoned in.
Yeah, she's not gonna hear you calling at all.
And you hope she wouldn't get lost or she could pick your scent up if she ever did get away.
Yeah. Well, she scared the shit out of me when we first got her because she was about like maybe 6 months old. She somehow or another got off the leash, and I saw her go past the front window,
Oh,
and I flipped
wow.
out. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I yelled at the wife and the daughter. I'm like, "The dog's outside. What the hell's going on?" She's like, "No, she's not. She's right here." So, I don't know. Somehow or another, somebody left the back door open. She went straight. About a block and maybe a block and a half off of Main Street, which is the main street that goes through our town. And
Yeah, that
she ran right
sounds
out in the
good.
middle of fucking Main Street, dude, and almost got her ass run over. I had to run out there and grab her. There was a car stopped, and she just freaked out and laid down in the middle of the road. I ran
Oh,
out there
bless
and
her
grabbed her and
heart.
picked her up out of the road.
She
But
said,
ever
Daddy's
since then,
got me.
I've been
Daddy's
real.
got me.
But she's never. I mean, like when the wife has taken
That's
her out
probably
there.
what did it. I'm telling you, that's probably what did it up there. She goes, that ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah,
She
because
didn't
she
like
got
that.
scared, man. Because I heard the honking and shit, and I mean, because I was on my way down there, but I couldn't see. And all I heard
Yeah.
was car tires and honking, and I thought for sure I'm gonna find my goddamn dog, run over. And luckily, she just laid down and was, sitting there shivering, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I come running up, like, holy shit, Daisy! Everybody, by that time, a couple people
Daddy's
had
here.
gotten, yeah, a couple people had gotten out of their cars, and were getting ready to try to approach her, but didn't know what to do. I come running up, scooped her up. Sorry, folks. Took her back home.
Sorry, that's all, folks.
Show's over. Be on your way.
Yeah, that's all, folks.
But yeah, she hasn't really tried it ever again. So I hope she won't. But there's always that chance.
Well, I know my dog. If I didn't have fence, my dog would be. I'd be looking for her right now.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd be gone. She'd see a squirrel, bing, it'd be it. Rabbit,
Oh, dude,
squirrel, anything to run, cat, it don't matter. She's after it.
my last lab mix that I had, all she had to do was smell water. Like if I let her out of the car and there was water nearby,
Water.
if she could smell it, she would take off and find it and dive into it. I mean, she just loved any kind of water. I moved out to
What, Rick?
kind
Is
of
he
the farm.
okay? Is Rex okay?
Maybe he got mad at us. I don't know.
I don't think he'd get mad at us. I mean, we just talked. I just asked you about your knees. I wasn't trying to disrupt the show
I,
or nothing.
I don't know. I didn't hear what he was trying to
I think
say.
he
I
don't
guess
think that. I
I don't
talked
know,
to
man.
him earlier. He's in a pretty good mood, and he
So,
knows
you know how
nobody's out
Rex
to
is.
sabotage him. You got your back, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he had to go get Abby. Maybe, but I don't know. But
He can come back and let us know when he does.
oh man, it was hot today, boy. Got up to about 95 again.
It was merciless, man. It wasn't even
Supposed to be like 100 tomorrow, and then I
somebody
think we're supposed to get a
die
break
out
again
there,
on
man.
Sunday. But man, it's too hot, dude. I got usually Saturday is my day for all the housework and lawn care and all that good stuff. It's gonna be,
Oh
it's gonna be
boy.
terrible. Made myself
You
a
never know,
new.
man.
What's that?
He might go and see his mama.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe we're
wow.
supposed to be holding the fort until he gets back.
Well, we'll hold the fort till he gets back. He knows we will. But we don't want to take the fort over. We're not trying to commit mutiny here.
Omen Screaming Raven. Wow, that's a cool name. Hail.
Yeah. Omen Screaming Raven. How's the chat doing, guys?
Sounds like a
Doing all
cousin
right?
to the old Shadow.
Wonder
Got a
how
Screaming
everybody's
Raven.
doing
We
out
got a
there.
Shadow Hawk. Everybody's, I think. We've talked to everybody already except for Omen that just came in. And we said hi to him. Oh, and Carrie. Carrie popped in. Hi, Carrie. I was wondering where you were.
What's up, girl? You doing all right?
No, Carrie usually don't miss the show if she can help it.
She said something about when I was in the chat. She said something about going to see a friend.
Oh yeah, I think she's staying over at her friend's house right now. Did you see the new puppy?
New puppy? No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Sweet
her friend got a
angel.
new puppy. Looks like a maybe a boxer or a pit bull mix. He's a cute little guy. He's got like a brindle coat mixed with white.
Mine's tan. You've seen a picture of her, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I seen Honey. She's a cutie. But he said she's a runner, huh? She'll take off.
What? Oh, she's just like a hunting dog. I mean, and I think that's what happened. What happened, I believe, is somebody abused her, and she took off. She says, "F this.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna take this." I don't blame her. Somebody abused me, I'm gone. Either that or they're gone.
I can't blame her.
Well, she was in a pit bull shelter. She was probably
Oh
hunkered
really?
down most of the time, man. She looked like she's got a little pit in her, but she looks like a little old terrier. She's a
Yeah. Yeah.
sweetheart.
She don't look a
I
lot like
love.
Pitbull. That's for sure.
No, I mean, I wouldn't think she was. There he is, brother. We were missing
What
you.
happened, Rex?
Technical difficulties. Anyway, strawberry
Oh,
dragon fruit today,
Ooh.
as promised from
strawberry
yesterday. I
dragon
tried some of
fruit.
this last night when I was driving, and it's not that great.
Mm.
The dragon
Bummer.
fruit is wild, very sweet. Skittles come out with this,
Oh, okay. Have you ever
so
had
kind of the.
have you ever had an actual dragon fruit?
Uh, hey, Carrie. Um, no,
I
no,
haven't.
I've got to say I've never tried the dragon fruit. It has a lot of seeds in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they're the ones you can eat. You don't have to pick them out. You know, they're like strawberry seeds or whatever. You can just swallow 'em. But they don't have a whole lot of flavor. They're a little sweet, but they're more like a grape or something. You know, they don't have a like a green grape. You know, where it doesn't have like a whole lot of flavor.
Okay,
Not
Clint's
like
not dead. It was a hoax.
Tree Goblin.
Tree guy went in. Yeah.
Rex is spreading lies and rumors and hot takes.
Man, we trying to get things going, man.
Hey, Omen. Uh,
You trying to hurry Clint along? That ain't right.
No,
yeah,
man,
Giamatti that I was
we
talking
trying to
about,
get
the actor played the
him.
guy that came out with American Splendor. I actually met the creator of American Splendor back in '85 and '86. He was at both those Chicago
Oh,
conventions. I went to, uh,
oh,
and he talked like, well, he talked one octave above one of those like your grandfather had or whatever, he put it up against his throat and,
oh wow.
you know,
Yeah, my uncle Mike had one of those.
yeah, it's wild if you've never, I forget what those are, but help, you know, you speak. But yeah, he
Yeah,
had very raspy voice. I don't know what it was. One of the most cynical people I've ever encountered. He just didn't give a hoot about anything. But anyway, American Splendor, the movie, was based on that guy that I got to meet, and I don't even know his name. Came out 22 years ago in 2023. Uh, but very interesting. Yeah, this is kind of what we were talking about. Let me check the chat here. Not even monitoring my own thing here. Too tight today. There we go. I might have to confer out a wrench. Who knows? If I can get the chat to come up. There we go. Johnny come lately. There's a new kid in town. Omen scream. Omen screaming raven in the house.
yeah.
Yeah, we welcomed him while you were gone, Rex. Hey, Timothy. Good to see you, buddy.
Timothy Olsen in the house. What up, Alzy? How you been, man?
Timmy
Timothy
O.
Olsen wants to know.
Doing great, brother. Doing great, man. How about yourself?
Oh, Timmy's doing just fine. He's getting ready to marry himself a fine little peach of a lady.
Fine little peach.
I seen pictures.
Yeah,
She's cute.
we were talking about this the other day about comics, how to price them. If you price them too low, it might not be appealing. So you got the shoes with $100 on there, but if you put $200 and you mark that out at $100, people will go, "Ooh, that's a deal," and try and get the shoes, right? So kind of like
Smart.
with
Yeah.
comics, you don't want to, you want to give people good value and
Oh, dude,
what you
I've
create.
had my best week on eBay yet this week, dude.
Oh well,
Great,
congrats on
brother.
that.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not
two
always
sales
easy.
in a week. Both of them for over $50 each. So it's an
Great.
extra $100 in my pocket. Very nice.
Rex, the way I do, like you're talking about, how you price them. Well, I look at something because there's a lot of things that are hard to price. You look at one of a kind objects, or you look at rare
Oh,
objects,
absolutely. Yeah.
and what I do is I put what I believe it's worth, best offer. Hey, I'll barter with anybody. if I need to make money, I look at what I invested and okay, it's worth this. Well, let's see what we can do. I'll make you happy. You make me happy.
Right.
Win-win.
Right.
Well,
And if,
Tim, not all are 25, but for the majority of them, they are. So, yeah, I would say 99 is a deal. Hell, 15 is a deal. And there's not many people doing that. Hell, Eric and Boyd in the house.
Eric and
hey,
Boyd.
Eric. So I'm downloading that bog picture that Ryan finally finished. He kept
Cool.
improving on it. And he asked me, he said, I've got some gray tone Copic markers. And I said, gray would be nice, add. And he wanted to make sure the tree popped out a little bit more. So,
All right.
like I said earlier, he thought it was the best work he's ever done. He says, my family loves it. I think it's my favorite piece I've ever done.
No,
And
I
he
thought
just
you were just talking about crowdfunding, Timothy. Yeah, I don't know about the average book online. I don't buy that many online. Besides, comic campaign. That's what I
Got
was
to get it
referring.
downloaded, brother.
No, you don't have to virtually spank Timothy. He will always shield Melvin for you. You don't have to worry about that, Carrie. He shields it everywhere he goes.
Hey,
He may
there's
not feel
nothing
like
wrong with that.
shielding it right now.
If you don't self
And
promote, nobody else is going to promote you.
right.
You keep up the
That's
good
That's
work,
what
Tim.
makes this for sure. Absolutely.
Hey, you got a bell? Ring it.
That's right.
Like
You
the
got a
ring of no
voice,
bell.
use it.
Use
You
it.
got a big
That's
old
right.
pecker, swing it.
Ride that joker. Yeehaw!
That's right.
Wow. That's like a train wreck. It went off the rails real
It
quick.
wasn't it? Big old train wreck. No survivors either, brother.
Not a soul survived.
It's called the crazy train.
Going off the rails, baby.
Well, I was trying to get the final image. I can get the final image and I can't zoom in for detail. How about that? That's the best I could do right now.
Okay.
We will be happy
I've
with
got some
that.
stuff.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
but
you
I
can't
wanted to
do
get
if
up
you don't know.
I wanted to get up close and personal. Maybe we can do that on the weekend when Ryan's here. But here you go. Bam.
Oh,
Well,
there
I
you
can blow it
go.
up. I can blow it up on my end. So, oh damn!
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Holy
Tell
shit,
dude,
Ryan!
tell Ryan, that's bad boy right there. I
Bro,
I don't.
you're like
I
that
haven't seen.
damn
Man,
near
that's a
Wrightson
post.
level detail going on. That's
Man, you ain't
fucking
lying. That's a
sweet,
poster, man. Print
bro.
poster. That thing's, man, look at that.
That
10
is
years, man. That's bad.
awesome. Wow,
Congrats,
Yeah,
my
I like
brother.
love it.
I like that we got the original bog design in there on this one. And
Oh, man.
my
Sweet.
contributing factor was, could we get some dripping water, off of him? Originally, he didn't have any water dripping off of him, so
He does now.
he does now. Absolutely. And what's cool is some
That's
of you will
pretty.
be getting head
That's
sketches
nice.
and things like that. Well, that might have these designs that's featured in here on that tree.
Yes, Ryan, you are back. Ooh,
I have a question, Rex. Are you getting this original piece?
I believe I am. I have not paid him yet,
Oh,
so talk it up some more so the price will keep going up.
how much? How much you
Oh,
got
it's good.
sent him?
Yeah. That's fine. Some fine art there. I agree, Omer. Omen. I'm getting confused trying to carry on two conversations here, which always happens with Elsie. What were you saying, Elsie?
I was saying, how much would it cost to pay him off?
I don't know. I'll find out here, or my bank account will pretty soon. I already feel like I've got a boot up my ass with this, so we'll see.
fine.
No, I'll pay him what
Okay.
it's worth. You know, we haven't really set on a price, but yes.
Ooh, boy.
Well, I mean, it'll have the pencils on it, and then he light boxes it, and so you get the reversal of that, right? Inked.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that he does it that way because you get the
He does
original
it.
pencil, then
So
it
you got
inks
the
every
original
time.
pencils on one side, and then on the other you got it flopped, and you get the inks.
Wow.
See, with this, it'll have the Copic marker grind
Yeah.
and everything.
So like on my Gorgo, I'll leave it up for a while inked, and then because I got it in one of the big top loaders for 11/7 by 17 art, and then I'll just take it down, flip it over, put it right back up, and I'll have the pencils up for a week or two. Because I like looking at both. I mean, to me, it's always
Right.
a shame when the pencils are lost forever because they get inked over.
You're right.
Right. Yeah. And you got
So
the
I
best
wish
of both worlds.
everybody
I
would at
mean,
least scan their pencils before they send them off. Don't
I don't
forget
know
to
if he
scan
used
your work.
all these markers, but I'm assuming these are the markers he used.
Yeah, I would
Look
guess.
at
Yeah.
that.
Bro,
Tell him
that
to
is
label
a
them and
beautiful
put them up
piece,
for
Ryan. That is
posterity.
freaking amazing, bro.
It is.
Absolutely. Uh,
I love the different faces of Bog. That is really cool
Yeah,
down the
dude.
side.
The evolution
Oh,
of the kind, yeah.
$1 million. Oh.
well, we got the image. You can keep the picture, right? You got
Clint
the
Eastwood
image,
might
Rex.
not have died, but I just died.
You got
Uh,
the image. Keep the page.
Look at that. A little bit of praise goes right to his head.
yeah.
He
And
meant to
we
say
got it.
$1 billion.
Sure, between Rex, we could probably come
And
up with some Monopoly money for you, bro.
Oh, Ryan, you know
there
I
you
love your work, bro. But
$1 million,
you're
$1 million Monopoly.
I might have to break out
you're
that
leveling up, my
Spider-Man
friend.
Monopoly money.
Yeah, we could even throw in some. I got some too now. We
I
bust
think
them
you
up.
gave me
We'll
my
give them all.
Monopoly Spider-Man
I bought
game.
two. Yeah, the one I got's the very first one in the '90s. Had never been opened, man.
All right,
The very
Elsie
first
was
one ever.
chomping at the bit to show some signed books. He's got like a whole box, a short box, I guess. I'm sorry,
Yes.
$1 billion. Oh my God. It's not bad
There
enough
you
that
go,
he
Ryan.
killed me. I had to defecate all over myself. Thank you, Ryan.
Don't undersell yourself, Ryan.
Yeah, that's right. $2
Yeah.
billion. $2 billion. $2 billion.
$2 billion. Wouldn't that be nice?
Kerry
Now
Ryan
this
is
is
working on Octagon 2 as we speak, I believe. I don't know how close
We'll
he is
set up a
to.
GoFundMe, Rex, and try to get it for you.
There you go.
there you go. Here's a
Whoa.
nice Spider-Man Doc Ock
That's
piece.
got to be Alex Ross, right?
That's Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey Jones.
Oh,
Wow.
even better. I like that better.
That's
Jeffrey
cool.
did it.
Wow, he's got a very kind of realistic style going on too. I thought it was Alex Ross to start with.
Mhm.
It was looked like him up close. What the closer images did.
Mhm.
Rod Reese said New York Comic Con and Baltimore Comic Con. Some commission pieces he did. Check this out. We got Daredevil. Nice boxing stance there.
I like the drip effect. At least it looks like.
Who do you
Little
think this
Sunspot.
is? You think that's Sunspot? Sunspot?
Yeah, that's Sunspot. It's
Yeah.
got to be.
And Sunspot was part of New Mutants.
New Mutants. Yep.
Yeah. And then this is just sad. I'm sorry. I don't like the new Ben Grimm from the movie look, really. I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, but
I mean, I kind of like the retro look on the costume, but I don't know. I don't like what they did with his voice. He should be more of a, a New Yorker, a fucking like a what is it? The Bronx, Brooklyn? Where is he supposed to be from? Wherever. I forget
Yeah,
what
the
part of
Bronx,
town.
I would say. Yeah.
I think, yeah. But he's supposed to be, a New York tough guy. He's not.
Silly
This is how we
putty.
used to make memes back in the day.
Yeah.
Silly
Yes.
putty. Little BC stuff.
Many
I know
times.
Elsie's got some good BC books.
Oh, dude,
I
I used
think
to
I've
love
got it.
Silly Putty. I would take the images out of the Sunday funnies, and then blow them up, stretch them out, make them do weird faces, and go back and get you some more.
This is why I don't want a cat. Okay, sorry. Bringing its owner a couple rats that it killed. Ooh,
Aw,
oh,
what
just
a
wants to
good
share.
kitty. What a good
Breakfast in
kitty.
breakfast in
Yeah,
bed.
Kitty says, "Look what I found, Mama. Look what I
She's
Breakfast
gonna
in
found
wake
in the
up
bed.
and
house."
lose her shit. What?
I know it. I know it. Right, man.
She's gonna wake up and
I
jump out of that bed like a cat.
She said, "What is this, the godmother?"
A 1972 Lamborghini Mira SV locked in a garage in northern Italy has just been discovered.
Oh, get out of here.
No,
The
I'm not going to get
SVs
out
are
of
my favorite Lambos, too.
here. All right.
Can
Well,
you
let's see what it
imagine?
is. It's been
Fine,
locked in a
man.
garage. So let's,
Oh,
man. I wonder what that thing's going to be worth.
oh,
Hundred something
dude.
$1,000.
Probably $1 million or
Copper
pretty close.
color. Copper color.
Whoa.
Wow.
Can you
Look
That
at
was the
that
imagine?
bad
interior.
boy.
I wonder if that's original leather. It looks pretty nice shape inside. The seating and
It
stuff.
might
It was kept
cover half
inside all the
century.
time, and it kept moist. You
Yeah.
got to moisturize that leather though.
Yeah,
Every
the
now and
leather
again,
would
you got to treat
mold
it
or,
and clean it.
and then also possibly crack. Um,
Yeah, if it's
Well, if you
clean.
keep it
this guy
moisturized and
got,
clean, it won't crack.
don't do crack, folks. Color is awful, nice shape to it though. I don't know, man. That some of that copper color, they had some wild. I mean, that
I'm
looked
down with
like
the brown. I
copper
don't have
color
a
with the
problem with that,
silver.
man.
It
I
probably had
could
the
deal with
silver
that.
speckles in it. Uh,
Oh, and hey, Ryan Carey was asking. I just
oh,
got
I
fucking
put
kicked.
the
God damn it!
pro in procrastinate.
You okay?
I'm
Who,
lost.
what?
I don't know what
What
happened.
happened? Did somebody else have a
I,
stroke because he was trying to
what?
charge me $1 billion?
What?
What?
Me,
What was it?
me.
Who?
He fell out of his chair.
Who fell out of his chair?
Shadow. When he said $1 billion, he flipped over, man. Flipped out of his chair.
Oh,
Didn't you
No, he
hear him?
didn't. You're making that up. I'm just trying to keep up with you two. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
I
Ghost
heard.
Picture or whatever his name is, an anonymous artist in Italy, works under the cover of night cleaning and restoring walls that have been ruined by graffiti. Well, now, if you do that, is that I always put the music with that. Now, if the owner didn't, who, I mean, could you, I wouldn't want to do that without first consulting the owner, right? I
If
mean,
it's
it's nice that
free,
he's doing that, but he could be
what are they
arrested for
going to
that,
do?
right?
No.
Huh?
He'll be a
No?
public servant. He'd be praised by the news. He wouldn't be arrested. Now the
I'm
gangs might try to
saying,
kill him.
I guess he tries to match the color. I don't know. I mean, it looks different. Leaves him a little note there.
Now
No,
the
I'm just
gang
asking.
members might
You
try
know,
to get him, covering up their tags. They might not like it. 'Cause, you know, they got to protect their image. They got to protect their image.
uh,
They might not like it. 'Cause, you know, they got to protect their image. They might not like it. 'Cause, you know, they got to protect their image. They might not like it.
possibly. And we've talked about this before, but here's your nice ad for it. Lawn darts, very dangerous. We had some of these.
Watch out.
Yeah, you could scare somebody with those lawn darts. Those would
You
never
remember
be
those
made today.
those things they called clackers? Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
clackers. Yep.
You could kill somebody with them things, man.
Oh yeah, I had some clackers and they did fragment, and over time I clacked those things to death. Um, Frank Frazetta's Fire and Ice 1983 4K Blu-ray release is in the works. So here pretty soon we'll be able to see Fire and Ice in 4K Blu-ray if we wish. That's pretty cool. Chad Townsend, who does Black Phantom, here's a turtle piece he did. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Very nice, Chad.
You okay, Shadow?
Clank on, clank off, clank on, clank off. Well, he's not muted.
Clacker.
Hex Allen in the house. Thank you, Hex Allen.
Wow.
We're gonna ice cream out here in a minute, with Mama, and cheesecake.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple other things that I think that she would like. David Brink from Genuine Comics says the combined campaign of Perfect 10, issue 6 in the Perfection collection has been submitted to fund my comic for approval. Fingers crossed. I don't think there'll be a problem with that. I'm glad that he's collecting all this, including the current issue, I guess, into that. So you can probably get it into a trade paperback. And I think also hardback with that, if you want it on hardback and floppy as well, and digital probably.
Cool.
So there's your ultimate catch-up tier. Hopefully it's not, No, Clint Eastwood did not die. I'm going to have to say that now that it's in the title. I'm going to have to change the title. But, it's a hoax. He just had a birthday yesterday. I found this was adorable. This was also the dog's birthday. Look at that. Guess who has a birthday today? Donut treats. Look at those eyes.
Boy, I tell you, going cross.
Yeah. Smokey and the Bandit 2 debuted in theaters today in 1980. The film stars Burt Reynolds, Sally Fields, Jerry Reed, Jackie Gleason, and Dom DeLuise. Smokey and the Bandit 2. I probably went to see that. I can't remember. Maybe even the original Cannonball.
Posters I got. That looks like some of them old posters I got.
I will be accused of clickbait now with my titles. You make one little mistake and you say, the king of the Westerns, I guess, today passes away, and everybody's like, Here's your British comic, Elsie. Astonishing Stories. That's a cool one. Pow, pow. Pew, pew, pew. That's neat. With that coloring like that, I've got one that they've got the reds and the blues just so. If you put on 3D glasses, man, you don't even have to put on 3D glasses. You just look at it, and it just the way that it mixes, it appears to come out with you. I don't know if you saw this. I did a bog in an attempt to do with gel pens, a 3D image of bog, if you put on 3D glasses. So we'll see if that
Hey
works.
man,
I haven't
now
found a
if you got a few minutes, hey Rex, if you got a few minutes before you leave to go visit your mom, I've got like 7 that are, I don't know where they came from or who they are or
Yeah, we're
anything
not shutting
about
it
them.
down. We've got another hour to
Okay.
go, I think, or
Well, I didn't
something.
know. Okay, I thought you
Yeah.
said something about maybe you're fixing to go have
After,
cheesecake
yeah,
after. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. Yeah, you got them right there handy? You ready to show them?
Yeah, I got them right here. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Deathology. I've never seen that one.
It
Stories
is
from
a
the
trip. It's
Deathology.
from Pronto Comics by Steve Liccarelli, Joe Wigfield.
And
Well,
these
not
were all
Joe.
gotten on eBay?
Yeah, I picked these up years ago, and uh,
Yeah, I think
just
you
like
said a
I
couple of
figured,
years ago that you had gotten a bunch of things that were
yeah,
signed. Ninja, I haven't seen that. Ninja Funk, I haven't seen that.
it's got
Cool cover though. Carrie likes it. Nice cover.
It's hand signed by JPG. This one
Interesting.
I couldn't even find a comic label on this.
A Dream of Genie. Wow. Maybe it's inside or on the back.
Here it is.
That's multiple
Richard
sign.
Maurice,
There's 3 signatures on that thing.
yeah. Richard Maurizio, Art Baltazar, Franco Aureliano.
If a cover is mainly white, does it have a special name like covers that are mainly black? Well, black sensitive cover, that's sort of something I coined. But
Yeah,
a white is can get dirty very easily, and
real easy.
so wow, that's cool. You have signed copy. Yeah, all these are signed.
Yeah,
It almost
it's
looks like the beast, but
David
it's a dog.
Peposi.
Spencer
Peposi.
Locke. Who publishes that?
Uh, Action Lab Danger
Okay,
Zone.
Action Lab. Yeah, I thought I'd recognize that logo. I've actually got a few Action Lab type stuff. I haven't seen this book, so this is a mystery to me.
Spencer and Locke.
Mm-hmm.
This is one I know you recognize, but it's pretty cool.
Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters. Absolutely, Don Chin's.
And look, his family
Welcome
signed
back,
it, bro.
Shadowhawk.
His
What'd you
family
say, Elsie?
signed this one. His
Who did?
family signed this one.
His
His
family
family.
signed that. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
All the
hey,
kids
I'm
and
back. Sorry
everything.
about that.
there we go.
Ooh,
So,
radioactive
as it,
black-tailed hamster. Woohoo!
yeah, does it have Don Chin's signature on there?
Yep,
Right
right there.
here.
Oh,
And then
okay.
his
Well,
kids signed
I'm
it
not
over
aware.
here.
I've noticed that Don has been he's been doing a lot in real estate, and his wife has been too. He's now posting real estate things on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've
Houses that he's
noticed that.
trying to sell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
It's
bad for him
funny
because
that,
he's trying to sell houses to people in California.
yeah. Then I got
But
this one.
on the other hand, when he sells one, it's got to be good money. Ooh, Fem 5.
Fem 5. Are you aware of Fem 5?
It's signed by Shelby Robertson and
Oh,
Who's
Stephen
that?
Mateo.
yeah, we know Shelby. Yeah, he worked for Image back
Mm-hmm.
in the day.
Yeah.
Film 5. I don't have any Film 5. I've not seen that before, but have you seen that, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, I think that was an old image book back in the day.
Okay. Now, who signed that? Shelby Robertson signed that?
Entity.
Entity Comics.
Oh,
Okay.
Entity Comics. Okay.
Shelby Robertson signed it, and so did Stephen Mateo.
Well, maybe they brought it back because I don't know. Maybe it was Entity to
So
start with. I remember getting them back in the 90s, I think, though.
That's probably a
nice,
vintage one, though, right?
nice gold
Maybe.
signatures.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Here's
they're
what I
very thin.
this one here. If you look it up, man, it is all over the place because they got them in a bag with a card in them, and they're wanting like $300 for this comic.
So did they
Wow.
come
Now, this,
polybagged?
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So,
with a card in it, but this one got taken out, signed, and remarked
And remarked. Yeah, even better. Yeah.
by Philip Ortiz. I've also got a Homer with this exact same comic,
A Homer
and like I
remark.
said, yeah, remarked with Homer, signed
Mm-hmm.
by him. And
oh,
Dope.
that's
these are
cool.
like, I just found them, because I'd been getting stuff when I could pick something up on a auction for cheap.
Right.
I was just getting them, because I was just trying to build up my collection. I said, you never know who's going to pass away, who's going to, Of course, I could keep going. I've got these all-star westerns and stuff. Palmiotti signed them. But depends on what you want to do, bro.
Yeah, Screaming Raven. That's what they call a
Oh,
remark when they do a little character head sketch like
yeah.
on the front of the book. You get good money for those these days.
All-Star Western DC Comics. And who signed that one, Elsie?
Jimmy Palmiotti.
Okay. It
Oh,
was
there
his
you go.
birth. I think it was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, it was either yesterday or the day
He
before. One
signed
of
this
them.
one too.
Mm-hmm.
He signed this one too.
Very cool.
I've always liked Jimmy
Like
and his work anyway. I don't know about his politics, but I've always liked his
found
work.
this here. Got a Martin Odell signed.
Oh, well, there
Cool.
you
And
go.
it's still
Yeah. Gil Kane cover there. 50th
Is that
anniversary. I've got that.
like I said.
50th
I
anniversary?
just
Sweet.
I just pulled this box out and it has all these in them, and I hadn't got them listed or nothing.
Creepy. Oh, look at that. Magazine. Is that magazine
JT,
size or just comic
oh,
Yeah.
size?
comic size.
Oh, that's comic
Oh,
books.
JG
Oh, wow.
Jones. JG
nice
Jones.
gorilla cover.
Yeah. Hey, you know what sells covers, right, Rex? Gorillas.
I know. I know. That's why I'm wanting to make like a gorilla cover for midnight,
Dude, you could talk to Brian, do a crossover with Six Gun Gorilla. Get a cameo.
Well, yeah, we could. Let me
Whatever.
get the let me get the character off the ground, and then we'll start crossing her over. Billy Tucci
Yeah,
there
think
on
big,
that
Rex.
last one.
Think big.
Very cool.
That was a cool she there, buddy.
Now I
Love
bought
all
my
that.
copy of that, of Bizarre Fantasy, there in Jackson. So you've got one here that you bought off
Yeah.
eBay.
Steve Bush.
And
The Peach.
what's
He
the
signed
comic company that came out with that great book?
Flashback.
Flashback Comics. Yeah. Yeah.
Flashback.
Got-
Okay.
Marcus Killigrew did some work on for Flashback on the in
Oh,
one of the
really?
issues.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh. And I
Oh,
have
I
it
remember
as
this
well.
one. Yeah.
We got to talking about that. That's John Romita Jr. cover.
Yeah.
Not Junior
Signed by
Jr.
JR.
And what? Dated 94. Am I reading
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
I
Correct.
like it kind of when they date it because it's kind of like a little time capsule. When they did it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
yeah. A
nice.
little, what the heck is
Now
his name? Beta Ray Bill.
is
Donnie
this
State.
printed or is this a
This
sketch
one,
cover
this
that was
one's
drawn?
printed. It's
Printed.
printed. Look at
Okay.
the ear.
Almost looks like a sketch cover.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
almost
The
does
first
look
time
like a sketch
Mhm.
cover.
I had to take it out to check it out, but
That's
I
cool.
did.
I like that one.
Oh yeah, I remember buying that on the stands. Who signed that one?
I mean, whenever I was getting them, I was taking in consideration trying to buy the oldest books. I didn't care about COAs. I wanted the old school stuff if I could
This
find
is
it.
a great issue. The scrolls punish them by blasting them with the right, and they for the next year or whatever they start turning old before their
Oh
time.
God.
Great story in this Fantastic Four during this time. Who signed that one, or do we now?
Marv
Marv
Wolfman.
Wolfman, the writer. Okay. Well, no wonder it was a good story. Oh yeah, yeah. Marvel feature. Yeah, Wasp and Ant-Man were in a few of those issues.
Oh
And you open
Origin,
it
the
up,
astonishing origin of the Wasp in this issue.
yeah.
and if
Ooh.
you open it up, P. Craig Russell signed it.
P. Craig Russell. Wow. Okay. Michael T. Gilbert did some work with him. We had him on
Never.
not too long ago. And
Send me the
I did
picture.
Another one.
talk.
Awesome what?
Oh yeah, that's a Gil Kane cover. I think I've got a lower grade copy of that somewhere. Who signed this one?
P. Craig Russell.
Pre
Yeah.
Curry Russell again. I guess he did the interior artwork on those Marvel features with Ant-Man. That was before I really started collecting, so I always had to hit the back issue bin for those.
Yeah.
See you, Eric.
Take
The
care, Eric.
Goon, yeah. Oh, look at it.
Signed.
Oh, Shadowhawk's gonna love that cover. Look at the top there. It's got the raven or the. Well, maybe he can tell us. Maybe it's a passenger pigeon. What do I know? He's muted, so I don't know what's going on. The Goon, Occasion of
Eric.
Revenge. Eric Powell.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
don't pay no
Uh-huh.
attention to me in the background.
Not
Yeah.
the top. We
Well,
didn't hear you. We thought we were
you
showing
were
you the
muted.
bird at the
So
top.
is that
Yeah, I had to call my daughter down to take the dog out for him.
a crow or a raven? Do you know just by the drawing?
It looks like a raven, but I mean, the only real difference between the two is the size.
Looks
Crows
like
are
a pigeon
small.
to me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Turok.
Turok. Who signed
I
that
don't
one?
know if you,
Dinosaur.
Oh wow, you got a bunch
There's
of
a
signatures on that.
dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
it's got
Not the mama.
Timothy Truman and
We made real life
Rags
dinosaurs.
Morales.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's see. Rags. I don't. Oh yeah, it's upside down. He signed Morales. He signed Rags, and then he signed Morales that way.
Huh. That's unusual.
Thanks. If you look down the gold down here, it says
Yeah.
Rags, and you flip it over,
Mm-hmm.
it says Morale. Weird.
I'm glad
Now
you
I
got
want
it
to ask
in an
you a question.
oversized board and bag. That way, if you
That's
drop
good.
it, it's less likely
Yeah.
to get damaged. If you
I've got
keep your
some of
book
these.
in tight fitting or
Oh,
form fitting boards and bags, they're more likely if you drop them to get damaged. I'm speaking from experience. So I always go with like a Silver Age on modern age books.
here's
Put it in
another
a
Martin
Silver Age board
Odell.
bag. That's
This
nice.
Martin Odell signed in gold, not
See,
silver.
he created the original Green Lantern, so he could sign any of these Green Lanterns. Yeah, this quarterly, they're big, thick books. They're like what,
Yeah,
64 pages?
square bound.
Square bound, yeah.
Dude.
Oh, look at that black sensitive cover. Who
Ooh.
signed Ashes here? I've never seen that book before.
It's numbered too. Gerald Sanchez, Lionel Ordaz, Oscar Rodriguez.
Okay, you got 3 signatures there? Oh, I see
Yeah.
it now. Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen that book before.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of indies I haven't seen. There's a lot of
Well, I'm
books
just
out
saying.
there.
I was picking these babies up for, they'd have a stack of them for $9.95, and I'd buy 4 of Timothy Truman signed books.
I like. All right,
For a while.
we take a break here just a second to pause
That's fine.
or
That's cool.
you know, like
Choppy ass theater.
Yes,
oh
Green
no,
Raven. I,
I,
I normally just buy Silver Age bags because I don't care for the modern age bag size.
No,
Like you said, a
I
lot of
don't
times,
either.
especially if it's a thicker book, that bag will be too tight,
Right.
and then it can actually
nothing
damage
Oh
the
yeah.
book.
wrong, nothing wrong with how he sent pencils down. Okay, but it is in a form fitting. If I accidentally drop this, it's going to get dented. I guarantee you. You want to so I will change these out and I'll still use these boards and bags because they're brand new, that he used for the campaign. They're just form fitting on the book. I'll
Yeah,
put it in a Silver Age bag that'll have a little give to it. That way, if you drop it, it's less likely to get damaged. You don't want it going
Yeah.
to edge because it will get
no,
It'd
yeah,
damaged
be
if you
okay if
accidentally drop it.
that
And
board
you say, I won't
that
ever
board
drop it.
broke
I'm
up.
very careful. I don't know why he's talking over me. I don't know why, folks, but I'm
No,
trying.
I was
Uh,
agreeing with you, bro.
okay. Uh, and yes, so I will use these, maybe a little mini comic or something. I don't know. I will use these boards and bags. I've got use for modern, but mainly I buy silver. Uh, just try and get them in a bigger bag if you can, to
yeah.
protect them.
That's why I just buy silver for everything because I don't want. I've got a stack of modern bags and boards that I use for like you said, mini comics, ash cans,
Mm-hmm. Little
but
digest
I've got
size, yeah.
I've got more than I'm ever going to use at this point. Yeah, like see, that would be perfect for a modern bag.
Exactly. That's a little ash can.
Hmm.
That's Mike Grell,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Mm.
Shaw.
Is that
1,500 of them.
Dude, did you see
1,500
that
of them?
omnibus? The Mike Grell omnibus is coming. You showed it yesterday, I think, Rex.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I
they're
don't know
doing
why I'm asking you.
a Warlord
Yeah,
omnibus. Yeah,
and that was just part one, I think. The first one coming out.
that's his shaman character there. This one's probably Billy Tucci as
That's
well, right?
that's Billy Tucci. That's Billy Tucci's Tomo. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
she was one of she's enemies that ended up becoming a friend.
That doesn't look
J.G.
like Billy
Jones.
Tucci's signature though. Who signed it?
J. J.G. Jones.
J.G.
Yeah,
Jones. Okay.
Billy probably didn't draw this one. At some point, he got so big that he was just drawing the main title, and he
Nice
was
black borders on that. Very hard to keep. Never touch a black comic. Don't. Oh,
Mystery
I
Incorporated.
love
The
this
old
book.
yeah.
I've got dozens of copies of this. I
What,
love this
James?
book.
I've got dozens of signed ones.
Well, which one? Who signed this?
His name is Rick Vetch, and
Yeah,
he signed the mine with a COA.
that's cool. And it's a nice looking COA too. So he signed the book and he signed the COA. So you really got a double signature there, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got
And that's kind of a Fantastic Four takeoff, really. That book was the characters. Oh, that's cool. Wolverine 175. Who signed that one?
Sean Chin with us Dynamic Forces.
Sean Chin. Okay. So numbered. Yeah. And in the original
Number
board and
one.
bag there with the holograph. And see, that's form fitting. That's the only thing I don't like about the the
Yeah.
dynamic forces. They don't go oversized with their boards and bags. And really that's a mistake. Trust me, folks. And always take the tape off. If you got tape on your bag before you take the book out, I destroyed a Batman #7 that way. Not good. Kelly Jones cover here. Did he sign it?
Doug Monk.
Doug Monk. Okay.
I believe he did something with it.
I think I have some of this.
Dick
That
Giordano.
yeah, he's been passed away for quite some time now. Dick Giordano.
Yeah. At the time, I was getting his books, picking up those for nothing, man.
You have
Well,
never had an experience till you think, well, I'm so good, I can take this book out of there. No problem. I can leave the tape on there. The tape's worthless, folks. Less than a penny. Take the tape off. It goes bloop onto my Batman #7, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of book. And that old paper, that tape don't, I was doing pretty good for a while, and then whoosh, surface luster. You don't want to do that, folks. It's a mistake. Take the damn tape off. Damage for all time. It survived what, 80 something years, and now it's destroyed.
Rubenstein.
Who?
Rubenstein signed it.
Joe Rubenstein, the inker. Yeah. That's a Ron Friends cover, I believe.
Yeah, okay. Hey.
Yeah, I know you were into the signed comics for a while. That's multiple signatures there.
No, actually, there's only one. All the rest,
the
are
rest
just
are
part
printed?
of the cover. Or part of the
Okay.
cover. There's springs. He signed
okay.
it up here in gold.
Okay, the springs look
Yeah.
like signatures.
You can clean those black covers with a black lint-free towel. You just have to be very gentle and very careful.
Oh, Sergio Aragonés. Now, I got to meet him and get his signature, and within 2 seconds, he had me a Gru head and his signature. He is the quickest artist I have ever freaking seen. If you can do
Sergio's
that,
crazy
and
good.
he was talking with somebody else at the time. Nice George Perez cover. Probably signed
Sex and
George Perez.
Violence. Yeah, I remember these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy hitters.
And was it Heavy Hitter Comics?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I've got I think I've got his Crimson. Oh, what character is that? Female character that he was doing. George Perez usually signs up in the logo area. I've got one early Marvel book from the 70s signed by him, but it's in ballpoint on the cover.
Huh.
Oh,
So
well.
you know that's old school.
Hell yeah.
Crimson Plague. Thank you, Om. Crimson Plague. Yeah, I've got some Crimson Plague. I don't know about sex and violence or whatever. Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
Sex and Violence was
Don Heck
that
cover.
I like the
This one didn't
wordplay on
sign.
that one.
That one's not signed.
No.
That's an Avengers you haven't sent to me.
No, that's one I haven't sent to you.
Yeah, what number was that, by the way?
One you ain't getting either.
Yeah, right. Don Heck.
That's 33.
33. Avengers 33. Okay. Life with Archie.
Right,
Yeah, it's kind of part of their superhero type stuff. I
The
see that
12
signed.
It's
Who signed
not
it?
Signed.
It's
Nobody.
not down by his
No,
foot there.
that's-
That's not a signature.
That's
What
his
is it?
introducing.
Oh, okay.
Introducing.
All right. From this, I mean, it's small. What can I say?
This one isn't signed either.
All right, fellas, I'm getting ready to go heat up some
No.
abuela's enchiladas for dinner tonight.
Ooh.
My buddy's
Going all
grandma at
Mexican.
work makes
I actually made taco meat.
homemade
They had tacos the
enchiladas,
last
and
couple of
they're
days.
freaking fantastic. So I am going to go ahead and head out. Gentlemen, have a great night.
Thank
Everybody
you,
in the
sir.
chat,
Have a good night,
love
I
you
will
guys.
tell Mama happy birthday for you on your behalf.
Yes, please.
I,
Yes, tell
I do
Mom I
tell
wish her
her
a happy
about
birthday.
you, my co-host all the time. So when we
I
talk,
believe
so
I wished her happy birthday last year and the year before. So, and make sure you tell her for me.
I will make sure I tell her. It's not
All
every
right.
day you hit 90.
No, it's one day.
And Clint Eastwood is not dead. His birthday was yesterday.
She's never gonna hit
One
90
day out
again,
of
right? It's
one
just
day
the
out of
one
a
day.
century. One day out
All
of a
right. Well, hello.
century.
Love you guys, and I will see everyone
Take care and
tomorrow. Oh,
enjoy. Don't eat too
high
Hey,
much.
noon
dog.
tomorrow
Love
at
you
12
guys.
o'clock. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but we'll be doing something. Hello.
Hello. These, I know you'll like these, Rex.
Okay.
They're not signed, but I pick them up because you know how I am.
Yeah. Got nice Charlton gunfighters, 40 center. Yeah. Like the lighting
Decent
on that.
shape.
Very simply done.
Yeah, decent for shape for a
Charlton.
Charlton.
Yeah. Their quality was piss poor. That was, and these are, just a few years before they went out of business. So, what's the price tag on that one? I can't see. Another 40 center.
40 cents.
Yeah.
We're starting into some little Lulus, man.
All right. Yeah.
These
10
are
cent
19.
Dale.
This is 1950.
1950. Wow. That is
Look at the
an
condition
early
of that
one.
baby.
52 pages,
Condition,
all comics, no ads.
condition is, man.
Yeah.
I've sold one for about $50, but not these. These are
Obviously,
beautiful
because you still have
condition.
them. Oh, nice Santa Claus
Well, I
cover.
mean, I'm just saying they're not up for sale because of the condition and they're beautiful. I've got
Right.
some good ones up, but not these. 1947. No,
Now,
49.
as that got above Lulu, is there something written on the cover?
Uh, it says 824.
So, that is a distribution date that somebody wrote on it. They would
Correct.
write on one of the covers. I never picked those up hardly, unless it was an only issue. They were
Yeah.
doing that back for a long time.
But they don't count off too much for that if it's something done by
No,
a
they don't.
retailer.
They don't if you're grading it. No, that you're correct.
Another 1950.
Yeah, these are nice shape for 1950.
I mean, good, better than some you get off the rack, because they
Mm-hmm.
get tore up on the rack. These are pretty thick, you know.
3 cents
1949.
for lemonade. Wow, I tried to charge a dime when I was.
It's got the stamp on it though, but it's 1949, man. I mean, where you gonna find another one that shape, man? You just not. This is a number 15, Rex.
eBay, right where you sent that, but I may have to pay a fortune for it.
1949.
And that looks like it's got a date stamp in the same placement in the
Actually,
yellow.
it's handwritten like the other one a day
Yeah.
later.
And I can tell a
Uh,
little bit of swaying, if you will, not really a road, by the spine, but a little, you could press that flat, and probably increase the.
there's there's not a roll on any of these spines, bro.
Well,
Now
no,
it
I'm
might
not
have, like
talking.
you say,
Okay. I'm sorry I
a
ever
little
said anything.
wave. You
That's what I'm
no, you
saying. A
saying a
little
little wave.
sway, a little wave.
Yeah,
It's not really a
yeah,
roll. It's kind of hard to
right.
describe what it is, but that could easily come out if you pressed it. So that's not a problem. They're in nice shape. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is one of the earliest Avengers that I got. Don Heck cover, but the reprint of it in Marvel Action Comics. I started reading it when it was reprinting this original. I was
It's
buying the
nice.
reprints along with the original run. You know.
Well, I just love the old logo at the top. Oh man,
Yeah, I know
It's
he's not dead, Don.
great.
Clickbait, if you will. How about that? Very nice Thor. Kirby, but something that I'm not sure who did that. I'd like to go to eBay and look that one up because that's not your standard Kirby cover. Started out his journey into mystery and went to the Mighty Thor as the title. Walt Disney, yeah, look at that. Rip Van Goofy instead of Rip Van Winkle. 12
Got
center.
birds in his blue. Look at them
Uh-huh.
birds. They look like
And
those little orange birds you got from you.
these are Silver Age. That's an extra wide Silver Age. You need a bigger bag actually for that thing than some other later Silver
Right, that's
Ages
almost
probably
look,
because there are a
looks
couple
like
of different
gold.
sizes of Silver Age books. You know, that's cool with Sergeant Rock and Batman, Brave in the Boat. Um, I know when you look into even Golden Age books, they're all over the size spectrum. I mean, there was kind of a
Yeah,
standard size, but you got some Silver Age books that were actually like normal size books. Now that one's signed a couple times there. Big Bang
five
Comics. Yeah.
times,
I got you onto
4 times.
this because it had uh was it Mr. Mystic
I got those too. This is signed
early,
by everybody.
right? Uh the print run on these are, I mean, some of the lighter issues, not this one, but as low as 3,000 copies in some of those
My
Big Bang
goodness.
comics. So something that good and retro and rare needs to be collected.
Uh, hey, I just sold a Peter David Atlantis for about $30.
That's horrible
It's
clickbait. Unsubscribe. Well, Don, it wasn't meant to be clickbait.
no.
Go rerun. You know, I got snookered on that one. Didn't do my anyway. Sorry you're unsubscribed, Don. Sorry. I won't unsubscribe to your channel.
Why is he tripping on us?
Oh, Michelangelo's Pieta. Very nice.
Signed by George's.
Mhm. And okay, so you got certificates with these, but uh finally I've gotten Elsie to write the pertinent information on the tape on the back for quick reference. Oh, nice Nexus. That's from Capital #2, the second appearance of Nexus right there. They only came out with 3 issues through Capital and then they went to First Comics. Signed by Steve Rude. Yeah, very nice. They just came out with an omnibus that collects 30 something issues, I think. Yeah, I have an extra long weekend because I don't have to go to work. Black Belt Hamsters 3D. Yeah, that's the Star Wars sort of reference cover. Huh? Okay, pointing doesn't help. You have to open your mouth and say Don Chin.
Don
Okay,
10 signed it.
okay, we didn't
Right
know.
up there.
I didn't know.
Okay.
I don't know his signature. That's
This
a
is
cool cover.
signed by Timothy Bradstreet.
And that's from Dark Horse. Okay, very cool. Kind of has a British artist vibe to it.
Triple X inches. Okay.
Yeah, they have a Kickstarter omnibus. You're correct.
Alex Ross.
Alex Ross. Well, that's better than the writer signing it. Another quarterly. Yeah, I've got that one in
This
my
is
collection.
signed by
That one's definitely in
Scott
an over.
Hanna.
I see. I
Scott
would change
Hanna.
that one out. That one's in too big of a bag. Just me, myself, and I.
The bag itself is too big. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
And the
but it's signed
boards can be too
by
small and not be supportive.
yeah,
Is that one signed?
yeah, by Scott Hanna and Tony Torin. Something like
Okay.
that. Like signed by Dick Giordano.
Now that issue there, it'd be an anniversary number. Is it 600? 600
Yeah.
has a letter from Stan Lee in it.
Cool. Well, Dick Giordano inside first page. And look at here, man. I just found this one.
That's cool with a remark.
Yeah. With a painting on it. He signed the inside cover.
Sergio did.
Uh-huh.
So his dog becomes human. That's cool transformation cover.
It is, isn't it? That little wizard down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Through Marvel, through Epic Press, Epic Comics. Epic Comics is Marvel Comics, basically. Yeah, that's a nice cover. Carnage Boone. Carnage Born. Web of Venom. Okay.
Clayton Crane.
Nice cover. I take it that's a much newer book.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's you a Venom number 12.
Venom. Did they sign it in red?
Yes.
That's cool. Over that black. Almost looks like it's been printed on there. So nice. Very nice. Venom number 12.
Here's another 12.
He's got a nice signature. See, if I had a nice signature like that, I'd sign my stuff. But I just
And
go
you
with
know, he would, for about an extra $10, Rex, he would sign it like part of it in red, part of it in blue, part of it in yellow, like a multicolored signature. And he would do it right there in front of people. It was a trip.
How do you know that?
I've seen a video thing.
Okay, because I know you don't go to conventions. That's cool. That's a cool one there. This is put out by the creator of Flaming Carrot, isn't it?
Yeah, Bob Burden.
Mm-hmm.
He signed it.
That looked like some of his characters and his style.
Matter of fact, I got a stack of them.
Yeah, those are kind of cool retro covers.
I also didn't think there'd be that many of them out there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And it has kind of like an underground feel to it.
And that was one thing I learned from you.
What was the
You
one
find
thing you learned
something.
from it?
No, I said that's one thing I learned from you was that, hey, a lot of books have a low distribution.
Oh, right. Yeah. Very low.
So I'd be aiming for those babies, all villain issue.
Yeah. And you may have a full run here, man. It looks like.
Well, I got 1 through 4. But then I got, things like this, John Beatty.
Yeah. I
I like,
think I've
I like
reached
Noah.
out to John Beatty recently and trying to get him on. I remember John inking, primarily an inker, really. He inked Captain America, a good run on Captain America. He might have inked during Mike Zeck's run. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at any of those, if I even still have them in my collection. Because as you know, my collection today is not what it was originally.
You look real hard and see if you can find that man's signature on there.
No, thank you.
Let's see. I'll show you where it is. You see, right?
Whoa,
He would
see there,
use
folks?
like a.
It can happen to even
I
a pro.
kept them all right there. If you can see it real lightly, you probably can't. He wrote Mac. There's the M.
Yeah. Yeah,
With
we
a
can't
real
see.
thin pen. I mean, super thin pen,
Yeah,
man.
sometimes they do the metallic ink with super fine, and they hardly show up. I've got a few like that. That's a cool cover. That's almost a underground feel cover to it. Black
Michael
sensitive
Golden.
cover.
Yeah. Michael Golden.
Michael Golden. I wonder if he did the cover artwork, because that does not look like traditional Michael Golden artwork, really. But, maybe he did the interiors. Maybe he did do the covers. What I know.
I don't see the name. I don't see anybody's name on it. We'd have to research it, wouldn't we, brother?
Mm-hmm. Well, Michael Golden's signature is pretty cool. Oh, multiple signatures on this one.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Michael Turner signed that, because he's long gone.
Michael Turner and the colorist Peter Steigerwald.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, you can get Michael Turner's signature on some things fairly inexpensive. Now, when it comes to his Marvel and DC work, it'll be a little bit more expensive with signed copies from that. Mr. Hero, I remember that from Techno Comics.
Neil Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, Gaiman. I don't know how to
Neil
say
Diamond is the singer. The singer.
I said Neil Gaiman. I said Gaiman.
Yeah, I've got a few Kabuki comics in my collection. Is this Jimmy Palmiotti's signature?
It is.
Yeah. Jimmy's got a pretty wild signature there. He did he did a run on Hex. Book of the Night. I haven't seen this. C. Vest, Charles Vest.
Yeah, he signed it at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. There's a die cut cover.
Kevin Nolan.
Kevin Nolan signed that. Cool. I think it was Kevin Nolan that came in and was it Kevin Nolan that came in and finished Blood of My Ancestors? Gil Kane and John Buscema's last work. Yeah, there we go. Dr. Weird. That's another name. Or yeah. Jim Starlin. Big Bang Comics. Wow, look at that certificate of authenticity. That's very colorful. Yeah. The Night Man there, looking like Frank Miller work.
This is
Hey, Peter.
you can see how his signature does there.
No, not really.
Mac, David Mack.
Okay.
He signed all his books like that.
Mm-hmm.
Real light. Look at this bad boy.
Oh, Ending Demon. Yeah, I've got some of those. Now, this is a special issue with like a hologram printed on it. So
A signature.
signature by
I'm trying to figure that out. I think his name's Nelson. He
yeah,
signed it
Nelson. He's
Nelson.
the one that did the cover, the painted cover. Yeah, I always liked his painted covers on Ending Demon. So I would pick them up anytime I saw them. Okay, this is Ed
Jeff Loeb.
McGinnis cover art, but you got the writer Jeff Loeb there signing it, I guess.
Yes, in 2003.
Never really liked the symbol for logos. I mean, what am I looking at? You know, it might look nice, but I like words, not just symbols for my logos. Very nice, Dr. Strange or Savage, rather.
Denny O'Neil.
Denny O'Neil. Okay. He's passed away. Worked with Neil Adams on Green Lantern, among other
Another
things.
Dick Giordano.
Cool. You know, he was at Charlton. He headed up Charlton before he came to DC Comics, and he brought Jim Aparo with him. Ryan says, I have that Batman book.
Here's another one signed by Shelby Robertson and Stephen Mateo.
There we go.
Film 5.
Into the Comics. Film 5, yeah. I have to check and see if I've got any Film 5. I don't recognize any of that, but
Says number 2.
Shelby was one of the first artists I've reached out about doing something with, and I just never have gotten with him and did anything. So here's Wizard Mark Bagley. I can see his signature there, but it's got
Mark
a couple.
Bagley and
Bendis.
Bendis signed it. Then this character down here in the corner.
Yeah, I don't recognize that signature. What number is that? Ultimate Spider-Man.
This is the Wizard 1/2 edition.
Oh, 1/2 edition. Okay. I was just wondering if Art T. Bear did that issue, but it being Wizard 1/2 edition, he didn't do that. He did a long run on that. Till he got canceled and fired. Okay, Dan Jurgens' signature there.
And George Perez.
And George Perez. Awesome. Yeah. I got to meet both of those gentlemen.
Cool.
It's sad that Dan Jurgens doesn't do more Batman because he's a great Batman artist. He's only done a couple issues that I know of. Another Saxon Violence book. Is that George Perez again signed?
Number 1, George Perez.
Yeah, he's the artist that got me into comics. Really paying attention.
It's a wonder how we turned in, we were flipping Pez and Hot Wheels, and this is the result, what you're looking at.
Yeah, take the money and buy comics with it, sign comics. So this is who? This is Michael Golden cover. Yeah, Michael Golden signed. Michael Golden cover. What number is this?
This is number 1.
Number 1. Okay. When I started my comic book shop, number 1, 2, and 3 were already out, I think, and I ordered like maybe 3 wasn't out, but the first couple of the Marvel fanfares were already out, and I had to back order them for the store. I remember very early independent stuff. Now that's cool. Archie and the Punisher.
You have Stan Goldberg
Signature on there.
Uh-huh.
Very cool. And what was the price for this comic?
This, when it came out, was $2.95.
$2.95.
48 pages.
That's not bad for 48 pages, I guess. I mean, nowadays, compared to nowadays. Black sensitive cover here. Wow.
Scotty Young.
Mm-hmm. You know, some of these certificates are of authenticity are very elaborate, and some might even have hologram placements on them. But what I say in general about COAs, and you know this, Elsie, is that anybody can make up a COA and say it's this or that. You know,
Sure.
That doesn't mean it is what it is. You know.
Another Rags Morales.
And there have been certain expensive comic books like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 or Cerebus that have been counterfeited.
Another one of those names where you wrote upside down.
Mm-hmm. That another Mark Bagley signed one?
Uh-huh.
Statue of Liberty cover. I haven't seen that one. Number 20. Around 2001, because you got the Twin Towers there with the little ribbon symbol.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
After the towers came tumbling down. Number 35 here, yeah. I've got some signed Mark Bagley stuff as well. I know we were buying some of this stuff when Wizard was going out of business.
Brian Bendis signed it too. I really think this is a cool cover.
Yep, number 26, early one there.
Signed by
couple different people.
Bendis and
yeah. I wouldn't recommend holding them like he's holding them, folks, because they can bend. Just letting you know.
Well, if you press on it, yeah.
Always support your books. And if condition is not a problem with you, like for Peter, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there you go. Number 1, but the free comic book day version of it. Signed a couple times by Ben Bagley. Well, 3 times there. I don't know. Pointing does not help.
Bagley over here. Bendis here, and dude over there. On the other end.
Steve the dude rude? No.
I'll probably have to open it up and see what he did.
Know what you got, folks. Know what you got. Oh, another Kabuki.
See how he signed his name?
Yeah, everything's reverse on camera, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying M-A-C-K. Yeah. Yeah, it is to me. It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. Everything's reverse. Try combing your hair. Try combing your hair using that, you know. It's very hard. Everything's in reverse.
Another.
You have to get used to it. Yeah, another one. Yeah, very nice. And how is he signing it? Mac?
Yeah. Right here.
Very nice collage like covers here. Very nice. Reminds me of some of the Sandman stuff or the Black Orchid series that they came out with.
He
Swamp
signed it
Thing
right there.
as well. Mm-hmm. Very thin signature. At least it doesn't
Yeah.
cover up a lot of the artwork. There is something to be said there. Mm-hmm. Very nice cover. Look at that. Sex appeal. What is this title? That's very hard to read. The
Heartbreakers.
Heartbreakers.
And
Okay. Logo is very hard to read.
Paul Gannon and Anina Bennett.
Okay. And Dark Horse came out with that?
Yes, sir. Seen this one.
Series, yeah. Signed by Billy Tucci, yeah.
You seen this one? I've got several of these.
Yeah.
There's a nice,
All signed with certificate of authenticity, yeah. I wish they had continued with that line.
They had a stack of these, Rex. They had a stack of these, like 10 of them for $1.99 starting out.
Wow.
Well, I got them.
Yeah, it's a great book, you know. I mean, I know that they printed a bunch of them, but
And
it's
see, these here, he just.
it's a good read.
I mean, I
Got
was
that
just thinking,
retro feel.
I mean, what kind of a deal is it, you know?
Well, if you enjoy what you buy, it's a deal. You can't lose if you buy what you like.
This one's even numbered down here
Huh?
of 4,000.
Okay, so 4,000. That might have been the total run on those that they were going to sign.
Yeah.
Here is a Ramona Frieden, Doctor Strange. Of course, Ramona Frieden passed away well into her 90s last year. I've actually got a couple things signed by her, I think. I tell you what, I know what it is. It's an original Aquaman page. Plot number, I don't want to say one. Is it one? Okay.
Yeah.
Basil Wolvington cover. Yeah. Now that one's not signed.
No. Not signed.
But Plop's got a later issue, and they credit Jack Adler on the cover.
Yeah. Because he worked on the cover.
Yeah. But one of the few, maybe the only time he's actually, credited on a cover, to tell you the truth.
That I know of.
Yeah. And we've looked. So not all these grew here are signed, right? They're just.
Yeah, these are. Yeah.
Oh, they are? Okay. Are they signed inside?
I have to open it. Yeah. On the first page.
Uh-huh.
And some of them are remarked too. I just sat there on. It's just remarked on the inside. Christopher Ivy, whoever that is, and gold.
Breaking news. Sold only a few months after the Edgar Allan Poe early. How you say that? Daguerreotype, whatever it is, was finally authenticated and returned to the Hampton Booth Library. It was put up for auction at Sotheby's in October 2006 and sold for the final hammer price of $150,000. $150,000. So a picture of Edgar
Whoa.
Allan Poe there, authenticated.
Wow. I've got two left, Rex.
Okay.
I've got this one.
I haven't seen that before. That almost looks like
It's a Vertigo, signed
a
by Brian
Vertigo.
Wood and Ryan Kelly.
Hmm.
And then I got this one. It's from Robert. Okay. It's Dennis
Yeah, Key
Cohen.
Comics.
Yeah.
Oh,
The other
Dwayne
one,
Cook.
Dick Giordano signed. I've got Dick
Oh, that's
Giordano, and now I got Dennis Cohen.
okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
And he was in on the cover. So
Yeah, and like I say, that issue has Stan Lee letter, you know, uh, wishing Batman a anniversary issue, whatever, I guess 600 issues. So
well,
that kind of
I
makes it
think I did
unusual
leave one out.
for a DC
One
book.
out you might like.
Oh, an old oldies, a Mariner, king size special,
Number 1,
number 1.
Quest of Doom.
Now I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably Sal Buscema cover.
Well, knowing who
I could
you
be wrong.
are, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet on your choice anytime, pretty much.
Yeah. I love Sal Buscema stuff. One of the first books I ever got, even before I really started collecting, was Defenders number 15 with his artwork in it. Both John and Sal Buscema. Of course, I and Elsie are doing a book. We'll be doing a book. I need to check to see if she sent me the files with all your scans to your artwork. And I have gotten the artwork back. I don't know if I told you that, but I've gotten it back. I've had it back for weeks. Your
Okay,
John
cool.
Buscema stuff that they scan. So it was in safe hands, but I feel safer with it in my hands. I'll put it in the safe till I can get it back to you.
Wasn't a bad. That was a pretty good find, wasn't it?
What are we talking about?
What you just saw. I didn't do too
mean,
bad, did I?
You mean the Buscema stuff?
No, I'm talking about all the box that I showed you. I didn't do too bad.
Oh, definitely. And you didn't just find that in one day. It was like over time,
No,
So
over years.
nice,
and I
nice
was just
little
saying
collection.
that, but I also wanted you to know that I could pull out another one too. But I'm saying most of those I didn't, hadn't really gone through. But when I selected them, I thought about things we talked about. The how many were printed or who it was, and different things, which really helped.
One of yours was signed by Rags Morales, I believe, and here's a Rocketeer piece done by him. I always love some good Rocketeer.
I wanted to show you this, Rex.
All right, moving on.
I just got this today.
Oh, early Howard Chaykin there. Howard Chaykin.
Is he a pretty good artist?
Portfolio. He was the understudy of Gil Kane.
Okay.
He did Black Flag. You remember? No, not Black. Was it Black Flag?
Okay.
American
Flag.
Flag.
My envelope.
Was it American Flag? Yeah. So portfolio here. What year did this portfolio come out, Elsie?
This came out in 1978.
78. Okay. Yeah, Howard Chaykin, a great artist. Would love to talk with him. But his stuff never really grabbed me, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And I know that's heresy for some people, but I got to be truthful.
He did 1,000 of these.
1,000. Okay. Not very many of these in the world, folks.
Not after how many years?
He was the understudy of Gil Kane, though, and their styles couldn't be more different. Very nice. Looks like a nun warrior.
Yeah, a nun with a sword.
Warrior nun. So Howard Chaykin invented warrior nun before anybody. He also, I bought some of his stuff that late 80s. I can't remember what it is. Black Velvet, maybe. I can't remember. It was all poly bagged. I did buy that more of as an investment for something new that was kind of coming out. But yeah, I've not been big Howard Chaykin. Now she started out. He was doing, I've actually got some of him in the at least one of his pieces that he did for DC in the Adler collection.
Cool. That would be a hard one to get.
Only 1,000 of those made. 1978 Howard Chaykin portfolio. Now, that was signed by him, or was it? It was.
Signed and numbered.
Signed and numbered.
Yeah.
Only 1,000.
On the
1978. Yeah, and I mean, to get those, you had to order those.
And there's only 6 of them.
I've got some Kabuki comics. I find them and let you are what I've got if you want them. Early issues, I believe.
I don't care nothing about Kabuki, bro.
Yeah, he just bought it because of signature.
See, right here. Signed and numbered down at the bottom here.
I believe you.
Well, I just wanted you to see.
Yeah. You had to lift it up into the camera view because it was too low. Okay. Yeah, it's so thin. It's
I'll turn it. Get it here in a second.
See, he keeps trying, folks. He'll slow the show up to a crawl, but he keeps trying. Oh my God! All right. Well, I got an Elvis pin to send to him. That my mother gave me. I do have to go wish her a happy.
You don't gotta send me what your mom. Don't send me what your mother gave you. Don't do that.
Look, this is something that she got. You like it? You like Elvis? I mean, you were there when they brought in the body, so I'll gladly send that to you with your other stuff. It's not a problem. Mother's giving me more than what am I, materialistic guy?
More than an Elvis pin, right? Mama gave you a lot better than that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. Anyway, I don't know why it's Elvis week, but it's Elvis week, Memphis. Okay. Is that Bog?
I don't know. I was just drawing.
Oh, okay.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody. Okay.
It could be in the swamp. Yeah. Could be a morph of Bog.
Now, this was cool. A world's first jet suit race in Dubai. These military jet suits are pretty cool. But apparently, they got money to burn so they can have something like this go on. Look at that. That'd be pretty neat, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, imagine it cost you.
Jet suit race. Oh, yeah. In Dubai, they probably got the money to burn, so.
If I had money to burn, I'd find something better to burn it on.
That's some a jet suit. I'd love to have a jet suit though. That looks like fun.
Yeah, if somebody give it to me, I'd be tripping, but I don't know if I'd want to crash in it.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, just
too
don't
old to
go
get
up into
messed
the
up.
stratosphere with the thing. I don't know exactly how those
I
things
could be
work,
as
but
high as that. I could be as high as that dude, and then it crash into something. It'd kill me.
that's looks like they've got a giant Ferris wheel there in Dubai as well, like the UK has. So that's kind of interesting. Um, yeah, but the first race there going on, so that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, you're talking to Screaming Raven. I thought you were. Was Screaming Raven in here? Uh, or you? Oh, yeah. Omen Screaming Raven. Yeah, get the full name in there. Yeah, I thought you
Now,
were.
if anybody's interested in those, I'd make them a real good deal because we need all we can get to help out Devil Flyers. So just let us know.
August 15th, 1969, the Woodstock Musical Festival opened in New York City, attracting more than 400,000 attendees.
Oh
So
my,
Woodstock, today is the anniversary of Woodstock on my
boy,
mother's birthday.
that was it was its own city.
Yeah, Joan Baez, Arlo
I
Guthrie. I mean,
mean,
just Richie
look at
Havens.
that,
He opened up
Johnny
Woodstock.
Winter,
Yeah,
Johnny
it's
Winter, Iron
Jimi
Butterfly.
Hendrix, of course, ended the festival.
Tucker,
Janis Joplin,
Jeff Beck group, man, the band.
Creedence
Shoot.
Clearwater, Canned Heat. I mean, the
Think about a
band.
concert like that today, man.
Iron
There'd be
Butterfly.
people.
I know, right? And there were a lot of people that
Shoot.
didn't show up. But our friend Charles, he was there,
Yeah, you boy, I'm telling you,
and
man, that
Elsie's even
place
got
was
a
crazy.
backpack that was there, and it's got
Yeah,
Robert Crumb drawing uh,
Mr. Natural.
Mr. Natural. I was trying to think of his name on the back. Uh, but Woodstock, anniversary of Woodstock today. Anyway, we're going to get out of here, keep collecting. We'll have
Keep collecting.
more stuff to share with you tomorrow. We're here daily. So enjoy your weekend. I've got an extra long weekend. So started
All
off with
right.
a ice cream cheesecake social with my mother on her birthday.
There you
And
go.
then we'll take it from there.
Wish I could be there with you.
Yeah, I wish you could be too. You could get your John Buscema artwork and we could hang out and do all kinds of stuff. But anyway, maybe we'll do a stream later. I just want to get this birthday thing out of the way, and
Yeah.
uh, you
Just
know,
give me a holler later. Let me know what's going on, buddy.
yeah, I will. Take care.